Hello, my friends. I'm glad you've joined me for a little reflection time, and I hope we can just muse along without too much argument or debate. I'd like to examine with you what we both have, we all have, human nature. What is it like to be human? So we examine what we call the parts, but these are not really parts. They're all interconnected. The body, the ego, the mind, and the spirit. They all interconnect. And when there's a message delivered to one layer of our humanity, it vibrates throughout the whole of our humanity. So let's take a look at the body. The body with its wonderful collection of organs and muscles and vessels and liquids and blood and a heart that pumps and a heart, lungs that breathe, that whole magnificent collection. And yet it tries to work together in a harmonious unity. And it has these five senses: the hearing, the seeing, the tasting, the smelling, and the touching. And these senses bring us messages from what's going on around. And the messages come in through the various organs, and they go to the brain, and there the brain sorts and sifts and ponders and finally creates a library where it says, this is a tree, this is music, this is lovely food to eat, and so forth. And out of that library, the invisible partner, the mind, creates a wonderful language. It creates ideas, and it creates words to express those ideas. And we learn through this mind language that we can talk to our fellow human beings, and we can convey all our human experiences, whether they're happy or unhappy, whether they're good or not so good. We can convey all that in the mind language. But there's also another layer, a deeper layer, invisible, the spirit or the soul. And the spirit and the soul keep reaching for the invisible source of life, the divine, the holy, the ultimate, whatever word you like. So this wonderful humanity is a gift that touches the earth and all human affairs, and it reaches for the heavens and beyond to the source of all life. If we learn how to be grateful and to wonder at this harmony and even the pain that comes to the body, mind, spirit, we learn to be happy and grateful and astonished often with this wonderful human package. But let's move from the body and beyond the mind. Let's reach into the invisible mystery of the divine, God, ultimate, spirit, whatever you call the source of life. Because your soul, your spirit, is reaching to touch that source. And when we learn to touch that source, we have a kind of toy here that helps us understand that our humanity is like this nest of sticks. But when we are able to touch the divine, we explode into a new level of humanity, we find that our humanity takes us way beyond our body, beyond our mind, beyond the earth, beyond the stars, and we come to that marvelous, astonishing mystery, God. So I recommend that you learn how to appreciate your body, mind, spirit package, and even be grateful for the bumps and the hurt and the tears, because that wonderful, invisible source of life is deep, deep, deep in the human, if we can just learn to touch it with our faith. And so life becomes a tremendous adventure. We're looking for the ordinary affairs of life and the meaning of life, but beyond all that, we're looking for the source of life. And can we learn to breathe almost with that source of life and enjoy this wonderful adventure? Thank you. I hope to see you again.